Hey guys, welcome back. I'm pretty sure this is Glacial Awakenings episode 18, and it's the same day. I went and took a walk and grabbed some lunch, and, well, we're gonna go ahead and progress through the rest of this, ideally, these three, and then we're gonna start shooting across the top, because we can't do this until we get this. So, that's the goal. But as promised, I'm going to attempt to make a new food this episode. And to do so, I need all kinds of fancy stuff. So, first, I want to make a couple more buckets. Make two more. And we want to make a fermenting bucket, which is 3 blocks of glass with a bucket. I wonder if it would... It's probably not going to take that, so we're going to take both types, but if it'll take the other type of glass, that'll just save on resources. Yay! Alright, fermenting bucket. We're going to need... I don't know if we need a bucket of water or not. Ideally, we're going to try to make dough, and then we can make all kinds of different types of bread. But we need a leavening agent, which requires mushroom or starter yeast. And I can't get mushrooms. Well, I mean, I can get mushrooms, but I can make the starting yeast just as easy. So I need 2 flour, a bowl of water, an empty bowl, a bit of sugar, and a fermenting bucket. So let's start with sugar. 2 bowls. And we need flour, which is probably the simplest thing we can get. I'm just going to take this whole stack of wheat. And bam, flour. Alright, so now, go to the crafting table. And we click on the dough, leavening agent, starter yeast, and we should have... Okay, I know I have a bowl of water right there. So, oh, by the way, I'm using up some of the foods that I can, because that I can't go anywhere with. Like, if the food is already completely made, I've been eating it, because, well, why not, right? Just taking up space. And now we have starter yeast that has 16 uses. Now, I kind of want to make more starter yeast, so let's take this, put that there, and we put 1, 2, let's take 4 flour, and I need water. And this, and why is that not working? Water. Oh, it has to be a... And it consumed my bottle. Crap. Alright. It has to be a bottle of water and I need a bowl. So, that's disappointing. Luckily, we have a good bit of bowls from the fishing thing. Speaking of the fishing thing, we checked that out too. But, let's see. I need bottles. I don't have any. And every time I use anything, it consumes the bottle. So, I gotta make more bottles. Let's, Can I make bottles with this? Of course not. Because that would make it super useful. Alright. We'll get back to this. Dough. Yeast starter. Are you kidding me? Okay, how do I make these bottles then? That's so stupid. Well, they do stack. That's kind of cool. Alright, now you'll work? Yay! Now let's just do the 3, why not? It'll give us plenty of yeast, and I can see us using a pretty good amount of this stuff at some point or another. Okay, now we got that. Let's make the dough itself. We should just be able to click this. Oh, we still have to make the leavening agent. Alright, so I need seeds. Which that shouldn't be no big deal. I should have a decent amount. We'll take 32 of these guys, and we'll take the 13. And watch, it won't work with beet seeds, because that would be, like, super easy. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, a bit of sugar. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Alright, that'll work. So we got 24 leavening agents, and now we can make a bunch of this stuff. Let's do this, and we'll pop that in there, and this, and we're just going to turn it all into dough. Because we'll still have some left over. Now we got 14 dough. Now what can we do with it? So dough and sugar make sweet dough. We can make a block of dough. We can bake it straight up in the fried dough. But I want to make some sort of bread. Egg whites, that's complicated. Unbaked enriched bread. 2 dough, powdered milk. Okay, I don't have milk. Powdered milk, powdered milk. Jar of sand? That sounds disgusting. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do the simple ones first. So we got dough and an egg, dough and sugar, and just a dough ball to cook. Dough, egg, dough, sugar, and dough, egg, dough, sugar, and a dough ball. So we need an egg. We have the sugar over here. And then just a dough ball. Egg. Unbaked egg stuffed roll. Sweet dough. And then just a regular dough ball will give us 3 new food items for this episode. And then we can expand upon this later. I actually want to see this sweet dough, what it turns into. Fried sweet dough, easy enough. Now this food isn't great, but it's not really bad either. And then when that's all cooked up, we'll throw the worms in the fishing thing. and get started on the book. Hopefully we can at least get to the machine chassis and start into Astral Sorcery. We get the Astral Sorcery book, and we'll be, this episode, and that's pretty much what I'm gunning for. So we're gonna plop in worms. Tell you what, I haven't been getting many books in this. Like, these both had a full stack of worms in them, and not a single book. Alright, let's get our inventory sorted out. We're gonna keep the stuff that we need to eat on us. And we're gonna stick everything else that needs either... I guess we'll stick... this is so difficult. I guess we're gonna use this as our food chest from now on. It's just gonna be easier that way. Like, not our food chest, but our, like, ingredients and stuff directly related to Vanilla Food Pantry. Yeah, I think that'll be our best bet. Alright. So let's straighten up a little bit more here. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this and this. Get rid of these, and we'll drop in the ink. And now let's see where we're at. Okay. So we're gonna make the kiln, and then we're gonna make electrum and steel ingots all pretty much at once. I got everything already together here. So we're gonna start with the kiln. I think it's like this. By the way, all these recipes I've already went through. There are factory bricks like slaked lime, flint clay, regular clay, and ashes. And then the infused rock is meteor stone, the sky stone, put in the altar, and that'll make that. Okay, so this should be producing coke. Now, I figured out the tank. I can't hook it to the outside. You got to put it in here. So it's already full already. 1,400. Well, 14 buckets of creosote's already filled up. I'm hoping that when this fills up, it doesn't stop operating, because there's not a lot of uses for this. Like, I can cook it, but actually, that's a pretty good idea. I gotta make... I wonder if it'll work like this. Of course not. I was gonna use it as fuel. That'll work. Alright, so we want to put in these blocks of iron, and this needs some sort of fuel, in which I'm not sure if it takes... if it's mandatory to have coal or coke, but we're gonna find out. So we're gonna pop in... Okay, so it's mandatory to have coal or coke. Luckily, I already got that, I already got some of that cooked up. So let's make our kiln here. I think it's just a 4x4, I sure hope so. I need a hammer. Hammer time. Alright. So we do this, and then we're going to put the silver and the gold in there, and this will make electrum. Now, I only need like 4 of each or something, but I figured I'm going to need them for something eventually, so I might as well do a larger amount and just get it over with. But now we're waiting for that to cook up. I'm going to plant me some more trees, because, well, It's actually doing a fairly good job of producing aura. If you look at my aura bar, it's pretty good. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it right. And with that canopy thing, I could do a larger area, which it seems like this is going a lot quicker, but at least it's, like, I took, I think, 8 stacks of wood out of there already, and turned it all right into charcoal, because, like, it's producing wood so quick. Uh-oh. It trapped me. Stupid tree. See, it's going really quick. Alright, that'll have to do. It's just, let that do its hopper stuff. Alright, so we got our Electrum. And we should be... That might take a while. I did blocks of iron, because I need at least 8 steel ingots to get the quest. And I figured I might as well do 2. I didn't realize how long that's going to take. But, I mean, I guess it's going to take equally as long to do 8 singular ingots. So, let's claim our quests. No, I guess I don't actually get anything. While we're waiting on that, we might as well start into the astral sorcery stuff. Which should be pretty easy. Let's go head back down. We'll come back to this. I'm already wasting too much time, so let's just start grabbing us some astral sorcery. No wonder no one watches my channel. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not sure how many of these I gotta make. Let's get out of this and go to astral sorcery. Okay, so where is the... I can't see behind this, but I'm guessing none of those are it. I gotta find... to anybody that doesn't know, there's a little recording box that's right here. I don't know how to move it, so it covers up the top row of recipes, so I can barely see them. So I kind of gotta like mouse over them, and that's why I said there's something blocking it. You guys can't see it, but it's there. It's there for me. No, just not you. Story of my life. Alright, so I gotta make 3 of these guys, and you get 1 per bucket of water. So I need gold, and I need a lot more of these. And gold, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, let's check the recipe one more time. We got a bucket of water, 4 logs, that's the table legs, 2 gold and iron bars. Alright. I can't find it in the little thing over here, so I'm gonna have to do it by memory. What is that? I got an extra item. I only got 1 extra item? Cheapskates. Alright. So we got our 3 little tables. Now, what's the next thing here? We gotta make a gem cutting table. which requires raw radiant quartz, which spawns from these tables every 5 minutes. Which is a pretty bad thing, because I don't actually have a place to put this yet. I don't want to stick it in there, and I don't want to stick it in there. I could start in here, because this is a real... This looks like it would be a cool little astral sorcery kind of place. And now we have to wait 5 minutes for it to spawn crystals, I'm guessing. So let's go back up and get our blocks of steel. There should be at least one ready, which will get us that quest. What? No way. I should have did bars. I should have just did bars. %77%. That's going to take forever. Whoa. Did anyone else see that just disappear? Yeah, so I don't know what to do. That's going to take 5 minutes. That's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes. So I guess we'll grab another stack of this wood and get ready to chuck it in the coke oven. Because I've just been doing it that way. I throw the wood in, the wood gets converted to charcoal, then I rit the charcoal back in, it gets converted to coke. And, there we go. So then, I mean, it's just a way to use up the wood as I get it. And it kind of works out. I mean, the only downside is I could probably just turn all this into charcoal. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. Because I could just take this out of here. And then go into here. And grab this. And actually, let's just go grab a whole ton of it. And we just turn it all into charcoal in like one little section real quick. And we just cycle it through for coke. And that would just be that. Alright, what am I doing? You can see, now I just made, you know, all that charcoal, and it took, like, no time at all. And I don't have to deal with, 8 million buckets of creosote. Yeah, that works. And then I'll just pop all this back into this chest down here, and that'll just be how I have to deal with it, I guess. So I can probably take a bunch of it downstairs. Look, almost all those trees are gone already. It's wicked, right? I don't like how that disappears. It freaks me out. Okay, block of steel. Good enough. And we can do this, get that, and now we have the quest. Wait. I have... Is it a different type? Huh. That's a little odd. Steel ingots. It looks like the mechanism type. I think there's something bugged about it. Because it won't pop up a recipe. Like if I click it and then click this to show the recipe, it doesn't show a recipe. So I'm thinking there's a bug with this quest. So it doesn't matter because we can go this way and down, and it should still complete. I hope. We'll find out. Let's see if our astral sorcery stuff is ready to rock. Okay, we're at 96%, so it'll only be a few more moments. I hate waiting. Like, I don't mind waiting. Like, I'm not really an impatient person in a whole, but I am. Sometimes it's just, things can go a little quicker. Oh, those are shiny. Okay, now let's go ahead and make our next thing, which I hope I have everything for it. Let's see. This is going to take marble, a glass pane, a piece of paper, a crafting table, and logs. Okay, so 3 logs. I bet this won't work, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it anyway. I can't even make panes out of this. Oh well. I like the way it looks, so I'll probably build with it. But it's still kind of a pain that it's ore dictionary as glass. And you can only do like half the stuff that you could do with glass. So, doesn't matter. Glass panes, got it. Let's see. 3 logs. I need a crafting table, a piece of paper, and a piece of marble. Marble, piece of paper, and a crafting table. Alright, so I think it goes like this, and then like this, and this. Whoa, that made something. I'll have to check that out later. This, and this. Marble, paper, glass. Haha, man, I am on a roll. Alright. So we got this here fancy little machine. We'll stick it right here. Oh. Cool. Alright. Radiant dust. Oh, no, it took my gem. I should have known it was going to consume something. Alright, there we go. So we have our gem cutting table, which actually gives off its own light, which is kind of cool. And we have our resonating thingies. And we got all this done. So let's grab... See, that's kind of a pain. Because I have to put them down to get the crystals to make the next thing. So then I have to dig them up to get these things. That's kind of a pain. So let's place these back down. Yeah, we'll just keep them right here. And let's see, what did we get? This is a brazier of hoarding. Items tossed in are sent to radiant storage troves. Are filled first, then chests. I don't know what that means, but that sounds kind of cool. Radiant chest. Storage used to contain items. Alright, I'll have to do some research on that, because I am really unsure of what that means. Let's, whoa. Oh, that's quite a chest. That's kind of cool, too. And it gives off light. That's wicked. Alright, I'm digging this. Let's go ahead and get back into here. And now let's make our book, which we don't get a reward for. Jerks. So how do we get a shaped radiant quartz? And fey leather. Okay. I need 2 of those things, so I have to wait 5 minutes for that. And Fey Leather is obtained by reaching through the planes using runic shears on an entity that normally drops leather. Okay, so I'm gonna magically skin a cow alive with magic shears. I like it. I hope it doesn't kill it. I would imagine that if I rip the skin off of something using magic shears or normal shears, it's not going to be too happy. Oh, you took that pretty well. Okay, so now we have Fey Leather, which I think there's a Fey Leather armor, which is something I was looking into. And I think we're going to make the book, and I think we're going to call it the episode at the end. Because, well, I've been making my episodes kind of lengthy lately. And I know when I'm watching people on YouTube, the last thing I want to do is, I don't know, if I see a film is like 20 minutes, I'm more likely to watch it than a film that's, 45 minutes. But that's just me. Okay, well, we got about 2.5 minutes for that to get done. I am genuinely concerned that the, that I'm going to have a problem with that steel. Like, I'm not going to be able to move on to chapter 3, or it's not going to consider it completely done. And that's kind of upsetting. That's also kind of concerning. What happened to my infinite water source? Oh well. I will fix that later. Come on, hurry up 5 minutes. Yeah, we got about a minute and a quarter. Minute 15 seconds. I used up like almost all my sugarcane with this cooking endeavor. Feather falling, I already got one of those. Fire protection, I already got one of those. Blast protection, I might have one of those too. I harvest the things manually that I can't bone meal. 91%. So here's the books I got so far. There's not a whole lot of really good ones. I'm trying to get something that I can enchant my armor with, because I'm making new armor, and I think it's going to be diamond. Because I was looking into Soul Steel, and Soul Steel makes weapons and tools that are better than diamond, but the armor's like way crappier than diamond, in the durability sense. I think it has the same armor toughness, but it has significantly less durability. And we got our tome. Now we got one more book to add to our vast library of books. Um, cool. All right. Huh. All right. I can't say I'm not kind of confused, but we can always mess with that a little later. I was kind of curious about those papers I keep getting, and then the rockets at the shrine as well. But we're gonna call it an episode there, where I do a little bit of research on what to do with the astral sorcery and what to do with that little glitch that's happening with the steel here, which I don't think there's anything I can do about it, but it's whatever. And I'll fix my water source. But thanks for watching, and catch you next time.